All right, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, good whatever it is you tune in. Hope all is going well with you. It is I'm Coach, and across me to my left,
It's Ray.
to his right,
It's Jay.
to his right.
Taffy.
Well, good morning. There you go. So there's people at home are seeing a whole lot of biking going on. Tell them what's going on.
This is Freestyle, one of EA Sports' bigs, lone game, and is probably the most obscure out of everyone that was a part of EA Sports Big. Funnily enough, after kind of looking at the people behind this game, the studio that was responsible for this one and I think another kind of game similar went on to make Dead Space and stuff. Ooh. So yeah, this is their origin story.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
We're gonna jump straight into it. We started a little bit late because I had to give both Ray and Jason practice on this game.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna jump right into the circuit.
All right. Cool.
And rather than going with Ray and Jay, we're gonna go with Loop Slap because, of course, I put Ray and Jay on my own time.
We're gonna test all your skills today. First, some racing, that's freestyle. And if you can make it that far, back to racing, freestyle. But the only way to survive is to win and score massive points. If you think you're prepared, yes you can. These ain't the little trails and hills you're used to tearing up. We're gonna make you jump over molten steel, dodge spray rockets, and battle creepy little gnomes if you want to become a freestyle legend. You think you got what it takes?
This game came out in 2002, and we have
Mike Metzger in the house.
the Godfather himself, voice actor himself. Yes, every single person in this game is real. These aren't just made-up people.
Wait.
What?
So Mike Metzger is a real guy.
Yes, and he is a real
So these aren't just character names.
No. And most of them are actually modeled after themselves. Brian Deegan is not only someone that I've known, I had a signed poster of him when I was young. So I know that he was real.
That was cool.
Next, we have Leanne Tweeden. She is a motocross reporter. So she was never a racer, but they loved her work, so they put her in the game.
All right.
Then we have Steffi Bao, another one of the most prominent and decorated artists or racers at the time.
I am the Flying Hawaiian.
Clifford out of Dante. He is also another real person, known for his big air and whips at the finish line. So, makes more sense to call him Flying Hawaiian.
I'm Head Mike. Right at me.
We got Mike Jones. Who?
Mike Jones.
Yep, he's also a real guy. Another decorated racer.
Hey, how's it going?
So it's a very different Mike Jones.
Oh, yeah. He's different from the linebacker that tackled Dyson in Super Bowl 34. Jessica Patterson is one of the younger female racers, but also is highly touted. This one's tricky. Listen
If
to
you're
him.
looking for a champion, you found him.
Where do you think he's from?
Oh, no clue.
Because given that accent, I'll flip over to another character and give him the intro again. Go back to him.
If you're looking for a champion, you found him.
Okay. Given that his name popped up right there, and there's a flag, that kind of indicates that he's from a different country.
Yes.
But his voice, first thought, I'm thinking somewhere down south. Like a southern state.
I hear British.
Huh.
I know.
Well, we can let him talk again.
Greg Albertson here at your service.
See the way he says soyness. So it's like, yeah, I don't think British at that point.
I've always heard it as British. He's South African.
I was about to say, is that the South African flag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no matter what it is, it doesn't sound like the country he's from,
No.
and that's the and one of the reasons is because once we got to Leanne Tweeden, it was Mike Metz, Brian Deegan, Leanne Tweeden. That was it as far as like the people that actually represented themselves.
Huh.
Everybody else was a different person. If you go back to Jessica Patterson,
Come on, pick me.
you will not only hear her here, but you will hear her in Naruto. You will hear her in multiple generations of My Little Pony.
Is she Sakura?
She's not, I don't think she's Sakura here, but she's definitely some of the side characters.
Oh, okay.
Like, she voices a different, like, multiple people there. I think she's still going, actually, like, as a voice actress. Like, she's
That's possible.
far and away the most decorated one. Because the person that voices Mike Jones and Clifford and Steffi, they never did anything else.
Wow.
Like, this was their one. Well, maybe Steffi, maybe she did a couple other things. Or the voice actress for her, but yeah, as far as like who did Mike Jones and Clifford, that was it. Like, that was all that they were known for, and I don't remember the name right now, but
I'm sure I need no introduction.
Right there, I could hear.
that's all I
That part,
heard.
yes. That part I can hear what
That-
you're talking about.
And then every time he like celebrates and stuff, it's like smashing.
Okay.
So yeah, I've always thought that he was British, and then I was like, wait, that flag don't seem right.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I know that we practiced with Light Metzger,
Yeah.
but you want to give another character a go?
Yeah, I think we can do it. Right? We could.
Captain of the Metal Militia.
I'm Deegan. Are you down with the Metal Militia?
That's what I said.
You're with the militia now.
Well, I signed up for it.
What's it gonna be?
Never did this bike before. I want to see if you ever bike.
You haven't won that one yet.
Guess not. Then.
You're a militia man. You want to go down the list?
No way.
Heavy metal
No
and
way.
dominate.
You haven't won that one yet. Find the
So I
militia
think it's the one
colors.
we can do now. Huh?
At the moment, yeah, we're
Alright.
very beginner. So right here, it says a daunting kind of thing to look at right now. But we have only like a couple of tracks to really worry about. I think there's like 6 actual like in-game racetracks to choose from. And then there's like a stretch of like freestyle courses where just, I don't know, someone's backyard or something. And like you'll just kind of ride around that. It's like a house in construction. And then there's like another few places, but and then it'll have you going back to these kind of same tracks, but at that point you have upgraded your character, you've upgraded your bike, and you've upgraded your standard and skills, so that not only will you have to just finish the race part, but then you'll have to finish the race and earn a certain amount of like points for landing tricks.
Yeah.
So how we're gonna do this is because I know that this is in 3 there's 3 events for this just one track. So I'm gonna have Jay take on the first one, and then once he finishes within the top 3, we'll hand it over to Ray. Once he finishes in the top 3, I'll hand it over to me, and then I actually have to win the darn thing
All right.
in order to advance to the next course.
Okay.
So without further ado,
Very simple controls.
just the way I like this.
It's probably the simplest control plane of all any game.
I was playing this game when I was 3. Like,
Not including visual novels, because let's be real here.
Yeah.
A track full of sand and metal here. Where would you rather
and
crash?
you might, anybody watching, you might have curiosity as to the level of experience across the board for racing games. With that giggle, Jay doesn't really have much.
Spoilers. It's Coach.
Yeah, most of my experience comes from Mario Kart.
That is a racing game.
It is, but like, when it
There's
comes
more than me. Oh my god, I got people with me this time.
So I know that you have the tendency to like kind of
Yeah.
tap on the buttons.
Yeah.
Hold one of them, and then wait for him to like do the trick, and then you can let it go. Yeah, see.
Yep.
So just kind of get used to doing that, and then once you want to like add more buttons to that, then you can.
the music,
Music is great.
it sounds like Linkin Park to me.
And it's funny
Ah.
because
Dang it.
it's Dry Cell with their song "Slip Away" after the album Disconnected. That album also features Body Crumbles, which can be found in Madden 2003, and I think another movie at the time. Like they both featured that one. Dry Cell, their singer, I don't know his name off the top of my head, but at one point, like them and Linkin Park were touring together, and Chester couldn't do a portion, and so they had him fill in.
Seriously?
That makes sense, because that sounds like Chester.
Cool.
You're in first?
No, that should be.
Yeah.
I am?
Yeah.
The game's going to be generous to you, but
And remember, Coach just said top 3.
That's true. That's true.
So, you're doing great.
Yeah, but going back to what you said, dang it!
No, you're good. You're good. You're right there.
Going to what you said about the music. Yeah, I like the music here. Hopefully, we won't get sued for this one, like the mouse, but
That's why I'm singing over it every time.
smart.
Man, this just like, okay, what year was this?
2002.
Thought so.
It's the most 2002 game you've ever seen.
I feel it.
And everything. Visually, audibly, like everything.
You're right. I'm like,
It is so like post 90s coded that still has that kind of 90s aesthetic.
yeah.
That like Age of Rebellion, the corny edginess of it all. Like
Crap. My old man don't believe in no waters type of thing.
yeah. It's like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater but on a dirt bike.
Yeah.
So we have listened to Dry Cell Slip Away. That's the only other song that I really have in this game. But like, it's a perfect selection for an up and coming band that like wanted recognition for this style.
I mean, it's like if you can only have one song.
For a game like this,
This
like,
one.
I wouldn't choose anything else. Ooh, something unique, crazy right there. Give yourself some more air, because when you hold more buttons like that, the longer the trick will have to develop. So kind of think of it as like, if I hold one of those buttons,
Right.
then it's a quick little trick. If I hold 2 of them, then it's a little bit longer developed. If I hold 3 of them,
Bingo.
so on and so forth. And then when we hit square, that makes sense to you in your head. But then you can also, once you've held a trick in the air, you can tweak it to something else. Oh, you almost hit.
I don't see why that didn't count.
That was weird. Certainly did not pull up a cliffhanger.
That was a bar up.
The rubber banding in this game, and what I mean by that is is racing games in this era were common for having like the person first, if you're last, not to be too far away from you, so that you can come back. So similar to how when you stretch your rubber bands,
Just either break or snap on you.
meaning like it can't pull away forever.
Right.
At some point, it's gonna get to a point where you can actually kind of connect to it, unless you really die. Then the AI can only do so much. But hey, for the first time ever playing this, like not only freak style, which is very different from the way that you'll play like most other racing games.
Oh yeah.
But just racing games in general, like, I wouldn't say that you're embarrassing yourself.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, but if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at?
Exactly.
I mean, I've definitely done worse in racing games.
Yeah, it's like the same thing.
I forgot what the racing game was, but I crashed just driving straight.
Was there an object?
No.
Let's just feel like this, folks. There's a reason why during the whole LA Noir stream, why Coach was the driver. Okay.
You were not last.
Yeah.
You were not last.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to retry it though.
All right.
Just honing your skills. Oh, right here. Secret to good rhythm is using up and down to land in the right place when in the air. As I said, when you're training things, like at the very beginning, you had a tendency when you were in the air to hold up on the left analog stick.
Right.
This game does not want you to do that. It wants you to be in the air for as long as possible so that you can actually kind of land all the tricks that you need in order to get the boost that you want.
The militia's taking over this track.
Yeah, when I was young, I went to Supercross, like a kind of an outdoors national one. Brian Negan was there. Now, the crazy thing is that he was on an ATV.
Good grief.
Because they, not each of these people are using dirt bikes.
Mm.
That doesn't mean they can't, but it's not what they're known for. But for me, Brian Dean will always be cemented as a dirt bike racer, even though I've seen him in person as riding an ATV. So
See, this is going to mess me up too.
yeah, the mud patches, those slow you down. There are certain things that will kind of get in your way.
I think I'm gonna get fifth or worse this time.
Well, like I said, they're not going to pull away from you so much.
No, they're not. I know.
Especially it's lap one.
Yeah, I think Mario Kart's more brutal.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
What'd you say, Ray?
Mario Kart is more brutal
Oh
when it
yeah.
comes to this. Because, like, sure, you kind of fell off, and you got to
But
catch
then
up.
look, like there's people already there.
Yeah.
Too slow.
Like, you have a quicker time to catch up.
There we go.
Mario Kart, they can be way ahead of you, and it's like, well, good luck.
Yeah, sometimes I'll lap you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember played that a few times.
But like I've never really experienced that in this one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Just the nostalgia this game is giving me, and I've never played this.
I think it's like, maybe certainly not for this game, specific game, but definitely for its time,
Oh yeah.
for its themes, for
Like,
its.
what?
I don't know what happened
That
there.
guy was going backwards.
I don't know what happened.
I think the AI is
Can I-
trying to
can
cater
I-
to you.
Can I take that, please? Guys, please? Oh God! Oh, my face.
Like once again, I'm a preteen, listening to Linkin Park and gaming.
Want me to grab some Mountain Dew? Alright, not two. We just gotta pass one more person and stay there.
Ah.
Now we can advance.
You're player number 1 and liar number 6.
Alright, we didn't need the commentary, man.
Talking trash now.
For real. Thanks. Thanks, bro. Ah! That was just bad.
You steered in the air. Which is helpful to learn. Just not to avoid the ramp that you're trying to land on.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm not going to make it.
We got one more lap to go. And you're in 5th. Just 2 more people. That's all you need. And I see them in the screen right now. Alright, one more person.
We got this.
Just no more scrubs.
You do have boost. There you go. Alright, 3rd place.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dang it. Oh, forget. Well, I guess I'll forget that then.
We'll still catch up. Already passed one person.
Need 2 more.
That's right.
Take your drive for more points.
Boost. Alright, there's the pack.
Double kill.
Alright, right there. Right with it.
Double kill.
Got one in the end.
Thank you.
Not anymore.
All right.
Again, this is still practice for us.
Yeah.
I know, but I just don't want to like me keep doing this and like and we don't get to see Ray or you do stuff. That's all.
You want me to take over?
Sure.
Okay.
I will say, it is fun. It is a lot of fun. It just might be my favorite of the racers too.
Okay.
Hey, the Freaks hit monumental moonflex.
We're turning Jay into a racer.
No.
And a freaky one at that.
I'll take. Listen, everyone who's watched any of these shows should know. I'm the freaky one. Ray is the other. Is the other word. Coach is trying to say.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like how I had a feeling that at some point in the future I would actually get sick of hearing the song. I don't.
Yeah?
I've been hearing this same song like throughout my life since 2002,
Uh-huh.
and I still want to sing every song, and I still want to sing it as if I've just heard it.
So now my problem is going to be, I'm going to be trying too hard to just get it first.
And again, before this, I only gave you 3 laps of practice.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting like the top, but if you get it, you get it. Right now you have it. So let's see like what it looks like when you guys have it.
Ah!
Yeah. Because I don't want the risk reward to really set.
Right.
Because right now the things that you guys know are just the risks.
I got this.
There you go. Way to steal that.
Fourth place it is.
What are you saying? What's the deal with what?
What's the deal with 5th?
Yes, it is.
All right.
I love how they're saying this just as I cross over to another position. Oh!
You tilted upward on the analog stick, did you? You did it again. When you're on the ground, you don't need to do it.
Uh-huh.
Like it literally doesn't make a difference. Yeah. See, there you go. If you want airtime. It seems kind of counterintuitive to like want. Oh, I should give him that.
That's so unfair.
It
I just saw a body flying.
that was poor Mike.
Well, he died doing what he loved. You have to.
Oh no, he didn't die. His neck broke as well.
All right, lap 3, place 1. We're going to finish this off. Stay in the pack. So the difference between Moto 1 and Moto 2 will be the AI.
Okay.
Because there is no difficulty level.
Right.
It's going off of vibes. It's like the first race is getting a feel for you with
Right.
the course.
How you are as a racer.
Yeah. Then the second one is going to be
Ah.
downward. And
Yeah.
the second one is going to be a little bit more. The third race, oh my gosh, that is when the difficulty is.
Because it's figured you out.
And hopefully you figured it out.
And that's when you want to take over the controls?
Yeah.
That's a little unfair.
Well, you know, it's what we quote all the time, right? I know you, yes, and I know you. So, we know each other.
Well, here's the thing. I want you guys to understand like what it takes to actually end up in first place in this game. On race 3. Because in some of these other tracks in the future, it is not a walk in the park.
Yes!
There we go.
Yay. Take that, Leanne.
Flying Hawaiian. Mets.
Is it flying Hawaiian?
Yeah.
It's like it looks like Flint Hawaiian.
No, that's just how he spells
Got it.
it. Because it's cool.
Oh, okay.
K-E-W-L.
Oh god. Oh god.
All right.
That's all I had for when this game came out.
Can I continue?
Okay. I gotta do the next one?
Yep.
Oh, actually, Jay.
Okay.
Same stipulation, finish in the top 3. Because this is the reason as to why I wanted to.
Is this the same track?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll say this, Ray. Nail those moves and tricks.
Some trial and error, yeah.
That's all this is. That's all it has to be.
You see, here's the thing, Ray. Doing the tricks is not the hard part. Landing is the hard part.
Yeah.
See?
I will say turning is not. It's very unforgivable here,
Yeah.
especially starting off. The stats that you will improve on your player over time will make it feel easier, but with that, the competition becomes tough.
You know, I think it's you, Coach, to find these games.
This game found me. Right?
But
I was a toddler, man.
you just find these games that are like impossible. And yeah, I worked really hard and I maxed out everything. You know, I 100%ed this. Like,
Which I did, and I can show on the screen that like I took the time. It took about 20-some hours, but I got there.
20 hours. Wait, don't mess up.
Way to steer you way back away from the crack. Wow. Going the wrong way.
Oh, darn it.
There you go. And
God, I hate this. I hate this part of the race.
there's certain there are certain tracks that I don't like in this one, and I'm like, you only made 6 of them. How do I not like some of them?
I never thought that this game, the other one you showed at the obscure driver,
Yeah.
and the
You.
SpongeBob movie game would all have something in common:
What's that?
the level of difficulty.
It shaped me to be the man I am today. Oh, and just wait until you hear and feel and experience Need for Speed Underground.
Because each of those games have challenged me in ways that I have not experienced in other games.
Oh, just a wall.
Because it's not
For real?
just about like difficulty; like it forces you to be creative.
Yeah.
And knowing that explains so much about you. Nice.
Yeah, none of that matters if I'm like dead last though.
Well, we have full boost, but don't just use it whenever I say it.
I know.
I want you to be strategic with it.
Right.
We got other buttons to try too.
True. That did not help.
Forgot.
That did not help. That didn't help.
Yeah, this shortcut is difficult to track through.
Well, it's not even going fast.
And if you notice, there really isn't a reverse button.
No, there isn't. As we saw, there's
There isn't.
No.
Oh, Lord.
There's just a restart button. Okay, I don't even know how you got here.
I just love the shots in between from those. They're so random.
Oh yeah. And then when we get to the main event, there's going to be character banter. So there's going to be another one of the racers that will kind of, we either approach them or they approach us, and just kind of give off a verbal jab at each other. And I think out of everybody, Brian Deegan's the most controversial. Maybe Mike Jones is the other one. That's like somewhat probably a bit too rough around the edges.
Thanks. Yes, I know.
We're letting you know too.
Thank you, Happy. I admit that was funny.
One last double can before I die. I ain't going out like this.
I think I know why you have a tendency to hold that button. It's because in a lot of the other racing games, especially the new ones, that is supposed to be the accelerator one.
Right.
So like that one feels right to hit.
Yep.
But that's just what.
Come on, man. Can at least let me get through that part.
Somehow you got a heart attack out of that.
I will take it.
You just got a mid-air heart attack and you had nothing to show for it. I'm alive.
Means I technically died for 3 minutes.
I think this session right here, this section, it forces you to kind of oversteer.
Yeah.
I hate this one.
You got boost. Find glass to break in the game. Don't just smash windows in your house because the game told you to. Those points do not translate.
Mm.
You got boost. Alright.
Oh, no.
Alright. You got the pack. We're right here. It's always it's
See,
that
just
same-
see.
it's the same area.
Coach, stop telling me.
Well, stop doing the same thing. Like Ray said, this game forces your creativity.
What's your favorite idea? Me too.
Hey! I just gotta think about like the people that aren't the people recording their lines.
Hey.
Hey! I don't know why you decided to heavy steer before you got on the ramp, but you saved yourself. Alright, clean turn through there. Good. The air time.
Move.
Alright. We're right at the very end, but we're in 4th place. We can do this.
We're in 5th place, Coach.
Pass 2 more people. That's it. And they're right there. You got boost. Boost, 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 boost. Ah, how do you keep doing that?
Because that stupid turn, I hate it.
Hey, 4th. That's still good. That's respectable. We're right there. We're right at the cusp. So one more time. I think you can feel yourself get more familiar with the course. So then you'll know what to look for the next time.
Right.
Those mud patches, avoid them at all costs. But familiarize yourself with where they are. So don't be in that area. The dark dirt patches on the ends where you can kind of see the red and yellow stripes.
Yeah.
Don't be around those. It wants to really let you train to be in the center of the track. So just stick close to the center. It gives you a wide enough distance in order to kind of have this steering capability, but don't overdo it.
Right.
When you're faster, you won't need to steer as much. You just kind of have to just give it a tap. And you're going like this speed. Because then you can kind of smoothly go into it.
Oh.
It's kind of like driving a car.
You drive a car?
Yes, and you do too.
I don't know that.
You even once had a story about how you drove and had no idea how you got home.
Yeah. That was a while ago. Alright, a lot of tight turns here, but don't overreact. Come on, drive.
There you go. Don't overreact. There you go. It doesn't take much for it to just go out of control. And that's what we're experiencing here. Is that like you'll go from like slightly underturning, understeering, and then you're just completely like spun around. Let's see that turn right there, that was smooth. There we go. Smooth idle. Okay, why are we turning when we don't have to? Well, man, that was a drop. Good thing you did the double cam. Let's just hit restart.
We'll try it, right?
Alright.
I feel like they're going so much faster.
They are brutal.
Oh man.
This ain't even race 3.
Oh. Yeah? So?
You're so wrong. It's
You're
Cody's next door. That's Ray. Mr. No Footer over here. Jessica, get out of the way.
Sink your crap biscuits. Oh man. Okay, I can see what you mean, coach.
Just say this can't be helping your self-esteem.
Yes.
Yes,
That was said.
Did you
What?
skip anger management class this week?
What does that mean?
That sounds like it was directed towards you.
Yeah? Oh man, I am having the hardest time.
The thing is that they weren't this heavy on the banter when Jay was playing.
Right?
They really were.
No! Just talking trash all of a sudden.
I guess this is like the 4th or 5th try, so.
Is it based on that?
I don't think so.
The more you have the opportunity to win, the more trash talk you're trashing.
Now that makes sense.
They're going easy on the bench.
Yeah, freak, yeah, you hate to see it hard it is.
Why does it take a second for the position to update?
I don't know. You're second place.
Not looking good. Okay.
After it, bring this home.
I can't imagine playing this through, trying so hard to stay in first, but also worried about your points.
Yeah, that's at the very end. Now, thankfully, it's not telling you that you have to be first in both categories. There is a set number that you have to reach for the points.
Yeah. Well, I just mean the points in the top right corner, based on your air, your tricks, all of that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's challenges of like, oh, earn this many points,
Yeah, you know what it is for this lap, or for this track? 300,000.
Of course.
100,000.
Of course.
For some other tracks, it's 500,000.
Yeah, I can't imagine being worried about that, but also trying to stay and keep up with these crazy people.
There you go. Nice airwalk.
That's a good one.
And an airwalk.
And we're good.
The
Alright.
one piece of technology that is good for Ray.
Alright, I'm going to hand it back over to me. And then we're going to show Brian Deegan's capabilities in the sky. Because I'm going to see if I can unlock most of the other tricks. Alright.
How's that metal militia thing working out for you?
Shut it! You don't want to be on the malicious blacklist.
See what I mean?
I know it's not, but he sounds a whole lot like Axel from Kingdom Hearts 2. Because you know when he goes back against organization, something's so close, man.
Alright.
I don't care what anybody says, winning is everything here.
How do you just have 10,000 right off the bat?
Silence.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Almost doubled. It's been 30 seconds.
Switchblade. And then a cross save. One song. With a snap tone.
Alright.
Matrix. Wait a second. Rockets explode. I'm not aiming for the truck.
Just not.
Jeez, is anyone behind you?
No.
You're at 110,000. This is insane.
Switchblade. Turtle shave.
front.
All right, we're moving on to the next course.
Alright.
What are you?
Whoops.
Yeah, only Whoops Up pulls this off.
Look at the distance I have on the score. Yeah. Golly. Yeah.
A roulade.
You know how you ever had that moment where you're at the gym and you've been working hard for a while. You finally hit a personal best and you're really proud of it. Only for the next guy to come up and use your personal best as a warm up. That's what you just did.
All right, so we got 26 new tricks.
Coach is like, moving on.
We
Yeah.
have 10 new combos. We have a new bike, and we've unlocked just.
Oh yeah, we have a new bike after doing all of that.
But most importantly, we have a new course to get familiar with. All right,
I'm Brian Deegan, and I rule the Metal Militia.
time for the RPG element.
Alright.
We have some available stats to upgrade.
Okay.
What would we like to work with? We want to work with speed. We want to work with our boost. Make sure that it lasts longer. We want control. That means more control in the air when navigating, and just overall on the bike.
Okay.
Do we want jumping so we can have more airtime, or do we want landing so that it'll give us more leeway when it comes to landing?
Me personally, I pick landing. What do you think, Brett?
So just keep in mind, on top of this, the bike that we have will have its own additional stats to it.
Alright.
Control.
All right, I'll put one in here.
Boost.
All right, I'll put one here.
Kind of what Jay was saying, landing.
I'll put one here. I think we might have two more to go.
Okay, then put one for speed, though.
Okay, got one last one. Alright, you go over the next
Speed.
Alright.
give you guys a little bit more control too. So. Do that.
I don't care if I win. I just want to make people crash.
Alright, here's a new bike. It does give us a little bit more evened out as opposed to this
I'll
one.
beat everyone.
So we'll get a little more jumping, a little bit more landing.
Fine.
We get slightly more control, but we kind of lose out a little bit on boost. All right,
Yeah, I'll take it.
crust belt. A more difficult track,
Yep.
however. Don't beat yourself up for not knowing it immediately because it's one of those ones.
Hey folks, welcome to the Crust Belt.
Especially like this is your first introduction to this one for both of you. At least we practice on the monumental motoplex.
What is your favorite track?
My favorite track is the one after this one called Let It Burn. I love it and hate it because there's more RNG elements, if you will.
Oh, I have 4 already.
It's random. I don't know.
All the time for you next round. powerful tricks to earn first.
Sam races can't be aggressive.
Good so far. You'll notice on this one that we have wow. We were so close to winning.
So
that
close.
in a
It's
very
all
unique way. This one introduces multiple paths to use.
Dang it. That's a little loud. It's all-
Here's the big jump. Maybe a more iconic duo than Brian Deacon and his double can. Always.
His dumpy double cam. I wasn't even trying for that one.
Still player number 1, but fighter number 6. Last place, player 1. Last place, player 1.
Thanks, announcer. You're anything if not accurate.
Just in case you forgot.
I mean, that's the only beef I have in this track so far. Not bad. Okay, never mind.
What? Alright. It shouldn't be done that to you. Okay, that one you ran into it.
Yeah, but it's like I slowed it down. Ah, crap.
But no, my racing I want to show that like I come from a place of a lot of experience,
Well, I think you proved that.
and so like I want my words of wisdom here to kind of stick with you guys. Yeah, that path is hard to do when you don't have boost.
Woo!
Right?
Oh god! Oh my god! I did not turn that time. All right.
This is another reason as to why I like giving games like these to people that are not familiar with it, because then it gives me like a brand new chance to like figure out what is possible. It's like I'm giving it to a playtester,
I get it.
and it's like, here, see what you can do with this game, because for both of you, I've experienced things that I've never done.
Take that however you will, chat.
I'm sorry, but I'm still gonna be thinking about the double can to the grave.
I mean, I would too.
That needs to be real.
Kid just died doing what he loved. All right. He is literally in it for the love of the game.
So I will say that with each new bike, it will give us new tricks to pull off depending on the buttons that you hold.
Okay.
So no matter what your character is and no matter what your bike is, like holding R2 is going to give you the double can, of course, right? Holding L2 is going to give you the bar hop. Holding R1 is going to give you the no footer. Holding L1 is going to give you the no hander. Those ones are standard, right? And then a couple other combinations of holding the back two, R2, L2, they'll give you the cliffhanger. R1, L1 will give you the knack knack. R1, R2 will give you the seat grab. L1, L2 will give you the Cordova. R2, L1 will give you the heart attack. L2, R1 will give you the Superman. Those are going to be the same no matter who you are, no matter what bike you're using. It's when you hold three of them down. Those are the ones that will change. Now, if I was a super nerd at this game, I might be able to even guess like what tricks that Brian Eagle will have to this specific bike. I don't know it enough to that degree.
That's surprising. It's very surprising.
I would have to agree with
But it's because sometimes it's the combination of like the shared tricks that other riders will have and when certain other ones will come up. And in the ultimate tricks, some of them, like I said, they do share. So it's really just kind of that's going on in my head. And those play different buttons. However, the one thing that is unique to everybody, and this is a rider specific, is when you hold L1, R1, R2, that one will stick to that specific rider, no matter what bike you choose. And in Brian Deegan's case, it is the boot stomp. And then if you tweak it, it becomes the steel toe. For Mike Metz, his will be the showstopper that turns into the curtain call. I want to say for Steffi, it becomes clown flip into a juggling act. For Clifford, or Flying Hawaiian, his is a smooth move that turns into a hookup. For Mike Jones, his is a mud flap that turns into a big rig. For Leanne,
Yay!
we finished the crap. We finished the course.
Yeah.
That was just our practice run of it.
Right.
I wasn't going to put any stakes to that one, unlike how the commentators treat you. But
Today we race the crust belt. We've got a classic monocourse here with a little something for everyone.
Is it just me or does this one seem a little less chaotic than the first one?
Try them all to find bonus combos.
in what way?
This one doesn't seem as twisty, I guess.
And as many turns.
Right.
But there's a lot more obstacles in the way.
That's true. I give you that.
And the further that we go into this one, like, there's more of a randomizer to the obstacles.
Yep.
trying to remember the specific tricks for Leanne and Albie, which is crazy because I was just using both of them.
Ah. Whew.
Hot. Yeah, we don't want you landing sideways. Ah!
What?
So unfair. Yeah, I don't know why. It's so sensitive.
That's some baloney, man.
If you so much as sneeze near that metal rail, it won't do anything.
Now what was wrong there?
You gotta straighten the mic.
Okay.
Well, I mean, when he's landing sideways, it's not gonna work in real life.
That's what they want you.
It's not. Well, I've been on a dirt bike. I know. Never went on any like big jumps or anything, but after this one, I'll let Ray
Sure.
get a feel for the sports.
Sure. Oh, darn it.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, man.
Okay, it's just
Okay, so
work through that. Work through those. I'm just kind of thinking about like my own strategy here.
Mm-hmm.
Handing Jay this game as like his introduction to racing,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like handing a baby, like instead of like milk or baby formula, I just straight up handed that one like Mountain Dew Code Red. Here's your first drink. You don't know water yet. Here's Mountain Dew.
Hey, you picked it.
And so it's interesting to know like what comes out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like with here, like despite all this, out of the ones that we've let you finish, you've
Yeah.
only ended up in last place on one.
Right.
Jeez.
Not even like when I'm in the top 3. Like I'm one ahead of somebody.
And
Like,
yeah, he is just out of vendetta against you.
right. Like, well, I was close to actually winning. Okay, I get it. But no, I'm just one step ahead of you, man.
Yeah, I prefer you going down this path.
Okay. All right, can I do it? Oh, oh, oh.
Hey, nice.
Oh.
Perfect. Very smooth there.
Oop.
Almost found a shortcut right there. Almost found another shortcut right there.
Oh, dang, I usually clear that too. It's not even doing anything.
Hey. I think this race course actually makes me feel a lot better for you placing in the top 3 here. I think you got comfortable with this one way faster. Yeah.
Dang, I got piped. And on air too.
Yeah, right now, I wouldn't say don't worry about tricks
tricks
just yet. Just worry about getting your airtime.
I was not doing tricks that time.
Well, it's getting your airtime.
Okay, boom. Yes.
Just get familiar with the jumps and landing first, and then we can add things on top of that. Because what I want to get out of you is this panic of oversteering. All right, so we'll let Ray have a chance at this one. But I do think that like you're pretty close to just beating this percentage one guy, or at least advancing to the top 3.
I think so too.
We're letting the freaks loose on the cross belt today. Some people will tell you there are no shortcuts in life. They don't know this track. Us tricks are the hidden trick zones for the big points.
The militia's taking over this track.
round got finished on 2 or 3. Stripes equal burst, burst equals speed. You know the deal.
Careful on this jump.
Oh, so close.
I don't know why. It's like you're just barely tapping it with the back tire. Like it feels like you should just do that, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know why it's like so unforgiving. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, not good.
And here's the thing. You're mad at that now. I am furious when it happens to me lap 3, race 3, and I have to restart all over again. Because if I so much as like fail or crash like once or twice, I can't win. I can't win.
Yeah.
Like, and you saw how I can do on the first lap.
Now is not the time to be like blow my mind.
So are you using one of those modulators to be able to stream?
Yeah. Which I have this game on the PS2. It's easier for our setup to do this one. Right.
Bigger. Yay.
Oh, here's the crowd.
What?
What's it like to be such a loser?
That was from them, not even the moderator.
Yeah.
Player 1, you're being taken to school.
Again! They only do this with you!
Ready for a challenge?
Oh.
Last place, player 1.
There you go.
You just have to clear it.
Oh yeah. It's like a basketball hoop.
I mean, like, there's no attempt at trying to do a trick. You just pass through.
Yeah, that's the early like learning stage risk there.
Trying harder? Look into it.
And like and it affects me too.
Yeah.
Ready for a challenge? Position 3 for you.
Now, on one of the race courses,
Player 1,
there's a very small one.
Uh-huh.
And it seems like it's just the size of your rider. Like that's how small.
You have to be very precise.
Oh yeah. Good.
You can see the other riders.
Very smooth there. Good.
Man.
Is this one more challenging than the other ones there?
Yes.
Guess the humps or what?
I don't even know. I can't put my finger on it.
Again, that's just oh there, man.
Right. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, random citizen.
Hey, Gary, I didn't even get close to that.
At least you didn't hit it again.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even know where you were going.
Yeah.
Nobody's tried to jump over the lava.
There's lava?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, when you play this level, do you go in the lava or no?
Yeah. Now, there is the risk of that, too, because there's the overhead things.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the course. And look at the time.
It's really good, actually.
You're only 7 seconds behind first place. That's the rubber banding system for the race one. It's like, however you felt like you did, they make it feel as if like you weren't that far away.
Wow. So we just gonna call it here?
I will. I'll let you guys see what the what I can do here. Now, of course, because it's a 3-race moto, I'm not going to go anything to advance, but.
The militia's taking over this.
Okay. It's almost as if the game knew exactly who had the controller. Alright, here's a shortcut. See if I can hit. There we we go.
Almost time to get freaky.
Alright, here's the new ultimate move. And here's the volcano. Whew.
This is so unfair.
I mean, it's like I get your perspective, right? But it's along the lines of like, at this point, almost 20 years plus versus us being like barely 2 hours.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Make it look so easy.
Like, I'm using the same writer, the same stats and everything.
Okay, let me ask you this: when was the last time you played this before you got this down?
No.
That don't matter. Just leave.
But to be pulling all that and then just wreck.
To answer your question, probably. Okay, I had a big gap in time where I didn't own this game. So the disc that I have now was not the disc that I grew up with. I ended up handing that one over to my uncle at the time. Because he had a fresh PS2 and was looking to get some games. So I handed him this one because I figured if I ever got it again, then I could.
Heart attack.
What?
You're closing in on a freak out. Heart attack.
Sometimes the game will just like, no, you crashed.
Yeah, for that section, I get that.
Ooh.
You just came over and added 100 pounds to the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if I can-
He's talking about, oh, I just need to warm up. What was that?
It's moonwalking. Well, on bike.
This man,
Wow. Yeah, see, it happened to me too.
stop trying to act like you're on the same level as us. You're not.
Be so humble, folks.
See, I messed up too. Yeah, you're not dropping in 6th place.
Look, wait till you see me on race 3 with some of these other ones. It humbles me immediately. Okay, so to actually answer his question, before this, the last real time that I was able to play this game was probably back when I was like 10. But at that point, I had I had access to the game for like 8 years straight. So like I've been around this game since I was like 2 or 3. But that doesn't mean that I've had it the entire time.
Yeah.
So there was a good decent stretch where I didn't have it because I gave it away, or I just like lost it at some point, or you know, it was in storage with everything else, or whatever the case may be. And I don't know why, but like I didn't do nearly as good as anybody else as far as the scoring. But in this man, it doesn't matter about that. Like
Yeah.
for this race, 300,000 is the other kind of scoring limit of like, hey, you need to do this much in order to advance. Thankfully, like when you get to that point, you don't have to do the whole like multiple races in a row thing. It's just like, hey, like you did this one, cool. Now we're gonna send you off to the next one. Like cool, and then it's off to this one. You don't have to keep repeating like doing this over and over and over again. That's cool. So just gonna continue, but I'm back out here. Before we move on, this was the thing that I wanted to show to the people watching at home because I showed this to you guys before we started. This is what the other account that I have, Rain J. This is what this looks like on behalf of everybody. As you can see, I have maxed out stats
And I'm feeling freaky.
on every single person. Yep. So that happens.
I'm sure I need
Like, this will automatically max them out. The only requirement that it gives you is completing 50 of these combos. And as you can see, I didn't get everybody available. Like, there's still some of these ones that are kind of locked away by like specific bikes and stuff. And like, I kind of beat myself up. I'm like, how did I not think to do this one?
Yeah.
At this point, but I'm gonna show you some of the ones that are like the hardest, and then I'm gonna show you like what it looks like in order to complete them. So, this one, the big buzzer, because the buzz cut is the trick after another trick. So when you think about that in terms of air time, you have to have enough time in the air to hit that first trick, then hit this trick, reset, hit the first trick again, hit this trick again, reset, hit the first trick a third time, hit this second trick a third time, land. Okay. So here's my strategy here. So I'm in free ride here.
Good choice, sport. We'll say that Price almost as handsome as I am.
I'm gonna go with this one. And then this is the course that I was talking about, is my favorite one.
Alright.
So I'm gonna show you like what this screen looks like for everybody here. This screen shows the length, it shows the average race time. Sometimes it fluctuates depending on the AI, and then it also shows the biggest jump. So the biggest jump in this one was 520 feet. This one was only 277. So significantly like much lower to the ground and much more grounded on the racing. And then we move on to this one, burn it up. Biggest jump, 712 feet.
That is a lot.
I use that jump a lot, and thankfully it's very early in the race. So how this game functions is that if you want to just stack up on combos, you'll get the bike through the racing circuit, and then or you can use cheat codes. But the cheat codes won't help you with the stats. You still have to hit all 50 combos for every single person in order to successfully do this. So I will go here. I will let you guys take a look at this next race course. I'll just do one lap around and I'll kind of show you like the mechanics of this one.
Welcome to Burn It Up, freaks. We got forest fires and rock slides on tap. All combos are not created equal. Try them all to find bonus combos.
That's the big jump. Alright, let's see if I can pull off the buzz cut 3 times. Let me just build up some stats. Alright, let's see if I have enough here. I don't think I have enough. Nope. Yeah, see? That's what it takes. You have to hit that jump at a very specific angle in order to get the maximum amount of airtime.
Yeah.
And to do that, you need a big amount of boost right away. So they always position you here, which gives way to this hidden jump right here. So you can just kind of build up on your score there. Gives you all the maxed out boost, and from here, just hit that corner.
With a buzz cut.
I think I might have enough. Ooh, right here.
Oh.
That's how it is. Let's just see his ultimate.
Woohoo!
Let's get ourselves a slam dunk. Nice. All right. So after this, let me crash it. It's not fair. You see the course do that. All right. So we have this jump through here. We have these trees that will just fall on the course. More fall as the race continues. So like lap 1 will look like this, lap 2 will have more falling trees, lap 3 will have more falling trees. That's just how this section is built. Then we'll go up this path, take that little jump. Now here's the very other risky thing about this one. Another section I do not like. It's this jump right here.
Oh.
But then we get here, then we get here, and it is a huge boost forward. And then we have the rock slide here, which could just have that happen to you at any random moment. But then we'll go past this jump. And once you thought you were done with the rock slides, here's one last one. Then here's another jump. And that is what this course looks like. So I'll just back out of this one. All right, there's the new combo. So it'll automatically save. Another quick look into. Just use Gnome, Sweet Gnome. This track I hate. And I'll show you why. I don't even like doing this one in practice. It's just how much I dread this one. We got this big jump. Backbreaker to body trigger. That's what's. Alright, so we got that big jump coming down. We have this easy jump. Here is the small one. You see that one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna show you what it looks like to try to precisely land on this one if I can just figure out how to know. Alright, here we go. Ooh! Yeah, crab. And then we have easy jumps at the beginning. They're very forgiving at the very early stage of this track by giving you a lot of jumps so you can build up your speed. And thank goodness, because you guys were preserving your boost. Alright, there's two paths here. I like choosing this one, but this one's much risky. Let's just get this out of the way. I don't have enough space. Now you know why I hate this one.
Yeah.
Because it not only takes me off that path, it puts me on the much longer course. Just because I hit those ears, I'm now on the shorter one that takes me all the way over here. I gotta go all the way back over here. And now I'm back where I'm at. And given how competitive all these other racers are, knowing that I have to use a lot of my boost in order to just get back to the pack here, it's very tricky.
Uh-huh.
All right, two more paths here. I usually go this one. All right, next up, a bunch of nothing.
It's just a normal track.
And a jump. And that is that course. I hate that like 20-second stretch where you absolutely have nothing else to do. And I still crash there because there are slow spots. There's those same sand patches, the mud patches, the gnomes that will just crash your bike because that's why. I do not like this course. But thankfully after this one, let's choose something else. That's after this one, we have Vegas. And after this one, there's just one last lap, or one last track to learn. So I'll show you guys this one real quick, just in case, you know, if we never get an update to this obscure game. So I'll show you most of what I can in a lot of time. So we got some small jumps right here. Get some boost. We have the win button. These two pads. I love how colorful this one is, how detailed everything is in the background. It's shiny. And for 2002, like, it's fantastic. There's two different options for jump here. I don't take either. This pad. Let's jump over a big building.
Goofy Foot. And the Toe Jam. I meant to do that.
That door will just randomly shut on you, depending on what path you decide to go.
Clearly.
Alright, then we have this nice little stretch.
Keep the sign.
Alright. Another big jump on the way. I go down this path. This is very well hidden.
Yeah.
Alright, his ultimate. And that is that course. Again, another very fun one to just
Yeah.
mess around with.
Yeah.
Last one. Use Chester. Rocket Garden.
Wow.
Undisclosed location.
So the Area 51?
Don't say it too loud.
Yeah.
This one's also very difficult. Because if you don't know which path to take, you will be stuck on the very, very, very slow
There are
path.
so many challenges here, I can't even list them. Scoring big and often is the fastest way to freak out.
This one offers the most amount of options to figure out where to go. And again, I love it for the creativity of it, which is why I can't knock it, even though this one's probably as far as the place to go, maybe my third least favorite. But no matter what, we'll go through this stretch. We have a big jump we can do right. Never mind. Have a jump here. We have some barrels that will distract you. We have this. Okay. Because I have to guess where that ramp is gonna go. Because it'll alternate. So I've entered on the slow path. So we'll get to see what this one looks like. Sand. Ooh. Lots and lots of sand. Jump. More sand. You think you're done?
It's gonna be sand!
I was thinking the same thing.
You live in a desert! Nothing grows out here! Nothing's gonna grow out here!
Yeah, come here, come here. You see this? Yeah, this is sand. You know it's gonna be in 100 years? It's gonna be sand!
It's gonna be sand! You live in a fucking desert!
And finally, a big jump. However,
More sand!
then we get a couple different places to go here. I'll take this path. Okay, I don't know how I can do that. Ooh. this jump right here. And then just when you think you found the finish line, no. Finish line isn't until all the way over here, where now I can hit this big jump. And there's the finish line.
Tumble across it. Okay.
So those are the racetracks that this game has to offer.
Fun.
It really is.
Yeah.
Once you spend a lot of time on this one, and like I said, I had to spend years
Clearly.
to get this comfortable.
Clearly.
Yeah, that's in the works. So if anybody else wants to see us play this more, we'll get to see the development of Ray and Jay as we teach them how to be good racers.
Yep.
Because
I wouldn't mind that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Because I from what I've seen from both of you, it can be done. Like, you know, I'm not handed back the controller with drool on it because you guys are too I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna call it there. Well, Ray, what is our recap?
What did we learn? Well, we had a lot of fun tonight. You know it's not fun. Sand! Crashing.
Crashing out.
Crashing out.
Strikes, course, gets everywhere.
Yeah, but
The announcers making fun of you every chance they get.
even when I'm ahead, oh, big man, he's in first week. What? But yeah. So remember, folks, lock the doors, lock the windows, travel safe, and don't die.
We shall see you tomorrow with Ray's obscure game.
Yep.
And we'll see how much better he is at that one than me.
Uh-huh.
All right. See you guys next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.